In today's video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the F-16C Block 50. Close that canopy so we can hear ourselves. So what I want to do is I want to take it up into a BVR fight against the SU27. The reason is, I'm sure most of you that have kept up with world news know there's a country that's going to be getting F-16 soon. And they're going to be going up against another country who primarily uses SU27s. So what I wanted to see is how well it's going to do. I'm sure that I already know how it's going to go, but that's why we test it. There are other YouTubers that do videos like this, but I basically want to see from my perspective and my own scenario here how it's going to end up going. Alright, so today we're going to take up 4 AIM-120s, 2 AIM-9Xs, 2 fuel bags, and an ECM pod. And then I'm going to put on this custom livery that Tiger Teal, who you see in the rest of my videos. He made this one for me. And I think it's pretty dang cool looking. Call this one the Bogey Dope. Alright, so we've got the auto start sequence running. Alright, we're going to wait now. The auto start to take over a lot of this stuff. Yeah, so today's scenario, it's just me versus one Su-27. We're about 220 nautical miles away from each other right now. We both have AWACSs.
Rearming complete.
So we'll be able to see each other.
Request startup.
We'll be able to see each other from a lot farther away. Go ahead and get these started up. RWR on. Let me go ahead and set up my ECM. This will jam the Su-27 if he tries to lock me. Alright, so what we're going to do is activate that, make sure the countermeasures are set to auto. Throw flares and chaff. Jammer and RWR. Alright. That's on, that's on. Alright, let's go ahead and set up my MFDs here. We'll run this out to 160 to start off. Set that 3. We start with that to 1. Alright, and then I'm going to set this to HSD to show my SA page. Link 16 to transmit. Go ahead and bump that out to 240. Switch to dogfight mode. Make sure my HMD is on. Turn to bore mode for the AIM-9X to have the high op bore sight shot capability. And then we're going to turn that also to the SA page. Alright, fuel. I'm going to monitor my external. I'm going to go into here and set my bingo to 3000. It's just a personal preference I have. Give me more time. Go back to the INS page. My AWACS is on 255 megahertz. Let's do a comms check.
Magic 1-1. Springfield 1-1. Request bogey dope. Springfield 1-1.
Alright, good comms. Make sure my nose wheel steering is turned on. Master arm on. From here, he's going to be on a heading of about 080. So I'm going to go ahead and preset my autopilot here. Alright. Oh my goodness, this thing's sensitive. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my autopilot heading switch. Now we are just waiting for the INS alignment, which looks like it just got ready. Let's contact ATC.
Sushi, Springfield 1-1. Abort takeoff.
No, wrong button.
Springfield 1-1. Taxi to parking area. Sushi, Springfield 1-1. Request takeoff. Springfield 1-1. Sushi, clear to taxi to runway 24.
Alright. 1-1 rolling. just got Link 16 tracks.
Sushi, Springfield 1-1, request takeoff.
So because we only have 2 fuel bags today, because I wanted to carry ECM, it's going to be a tight trip on fuel. So I'm basically going to have to expedite my climb to get up to that thinner air as quick as I can.
Springfield 1-1, unable to clear for takeoff.
What?
Springfield 1-1.
There we go.
Sushi, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QSE 29.82.
Keep it straight. There we go. Pull my nose up now. Kind of heavy, so it takes a second to get off the ground. Here. Nose up. Alright, so already we can see 2 different tracks on the radar. Alright, so this is his AWACS right here at about 140 nautical miles. And then on the SA page over here, he just disappeared, but there's another track at 2,000 feet. And that is the guy we're looking for. Let's go ahead and see if we can see him. That's him right there. I don't know what he's doing. That's his AWACS. That's my AWACS. Let's go ahead and get this climb going. I think he's trying to stay low, to stay off the AWACS probably. That's not really helping him out too much.
Magic 1-1, Springfield 1-1, request bogey dope.
Well, bombs changed. As soon as I went airborne, it switched to 256. There we go. Let's try that again.
Magic 1-1, Springfield 1-1, request bogey dope. Springfield 1-1, Magic 1-1, Bra 107, Fort 110 at 27,000 knots. Springfield 1-1, Magic 1-1, pop-up group 088, Fort 190 at 3,000 knots.
That pop-up group is him. Just move my plug over a little bit. Alright, I'm going to turn autopilot on. Got to monitor my fuel. I'm already kind of hurting there. 9,700 pounds. I say I'm hurting, but I mean, look how far I've got to go. It's 170, 180 nautical miles. Alright, so I'm going to change my radar elevation. Let's see. Right there. He's at 088, I'm at 084. So in RWR, we've got his AWACS and mine.
Springfield 1-1, Magic 1-1, Bra 108, Fort 100 at 30,000 knots.
I'd actually be fairly impressed if he was able to see me from this distance. Alright, so 160 nautical miles. He's at Angels 26. Alright, so if you're not aware, Angels is feet in thousands of feet. So you can see my altitude right there, 37,790. That means I'm Angels 30. Looks like everybody's the Angels 30 except for my AWACS. So Angels 10.
Springfield 1-1, Magic 1-1, Bra 088.
just going to do one last check before we get into this fight here. Countermeasures are good. Jammer's good. And all 6 are active. Right. HSDs are set up. Bombs are set up. Mids is on, obviously, because I wouldn't have Trustmaster if it wasn't. Turn autopilot off for a second. I'm going to get a little bit more altitude while I soy out fuel in the bags. Get up to about 34. Autopilot's back on. Looks like he's trying to go after my AWACS. I'm sure as soon as his AWACS sees me, he might turn in because I'm more threatening. Yep, there's his radar signature. This is the guy we're fighting today. Sukhoi 27. Looks like he's still turning into my AWACS. I think, even though I got him on RWR, I don't think he sees me yet. I think that's what it is. AWACS again. Take my radar down. 90 nautical miles. Alright, that's him. Alright, he's now turning into me. Go ahead and bump us down to 80. Alright. So he's finally turned into me. This closure rate's going to happen pretty quick. So what my plan is... So what my plan is about... 50 to 40 nautical miles. We're going to go ahead and kill the autopilot. Wait till we get a lock. If I can get a lock, I'm going to wait until it gets probably within 20 nautical miles. I know at this closure rate and this altitude it's going to tell me I can shoot sooner, but I'm going to wait until we get a little bit closer. So I know I got 4 AIM 120 Charlies, but I just don't feel like taking a bad shot against this guy. I want to make sure it counts. So what I'll do is I'll fire. If I turn cold, go defensive, see what happens. Alright, starting to get him on radar. I'm going to go ahead and kill my autopilot. Got a lock on him at 42 nautical miles. 40 nautical miles. See, it's already saying, you can see it's ring getting bigger. It's already saying I'm in kinematics, or getting there to take a shot, but I'm not going to. In fact, I'm going to kind of position him a little bit to my right. Right about there. 30 nautical miles. Alright, this is about to go fast. 25 nautical miles. There's the ECM doing his job. Box rate. Go ahead and cut the engine. Do a dive. Do a 180. Get going cold while he goes defensive, because that missile is going to go active on him. I'm going to turn in a little bit. Yeah, he's already defensive. Oh, got him. Splash one. Alright. So that was easier than I thought it was going to be. It was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Alright, well I guess that's that. I thought that was going to be more of a fight. Just goes to show that even though the F-16 is a little bit smaller of an airplane, it really just doesn't matter as long as you employ the right tactics. And the tactics I was using is just get a really high probability to kill shot, go cold, and I guess I was able to shoot before he was, thankfully, to this ECM pod. Hopefully more F-16 pilots start using that in real life, because you could see, like, he tried locking me 3 times and he couldn't get a lot. He was just as soon as you heard the RWR going off, you saw this ECM going off. So he was trying to lock me, couldn't. So that kind of played a part in it. I'm sure if I didn't have that ECM on, he probably would have engaged me, and I would have been defensive a lot sooner. So with the right tech and the right tactics, F-16 is a beast. So I think we can put this one to bed. So if you want to see other combinations or matchups, let me know. Like I said, I know there's a bunch of other YouTubers that do this, like big time DCS YouTubers. But I just want to see what it was going to be like from my perspective. That, and I'm trying to get to learn how to use the mission editor, trying to get better at using that. So this mission was something I set up. And yeah, just let me know what you'd like to see, because this is kind of fun. I think in the next video what I'll do is I'll do AIM-9X only, or short range missiles only against the Su-27 and the F-16. And then once we find out what happens with that, we'll do guns only. If somebody knows how to set it up, I've seen it on a lot of the other videos where the AI does not engage until you've done a merge. I can't figure out how to do that. They seem to be engaging me head on from miles away. So if you could let me know how to do that, that'd be great. And walk me through that process, so that way I can set up a match like that. What I have been doing is just going evasive super early. If you watch back some of my videos, I'm pretty much on the deck, coming in from a weird angle, changing my altitude, speed the entire time, dropping flares and chaff, just to be able to make it to the merge. Because I figured out that the more I move, the less likely they are to shoot. So that's how I've been able to do that. Or if somebody wants to fly the Su-27 against me, that'd be kind of fun. Maybe you can show me some tips and tricks, and maybe you can defeat the F-16. I don't know. Alright, thanks for watching. Like I said, leave a comment below what you think and what you'd like to see. And I'll see you in the next one.